You guys are major pumped. You can feel it. You can feel it. Thank you. So on behalf of Mark, Tracy, myself, and the corporate team, thank you for everything you've done to sit in those seats. Thank you for every dime you spent, every dollar. We're praying that your effort, the money you spent, returns to you 1,000 times over after this weekend, and that when you walk out of this room tonight, that your vision is new, your hope is new, and that your belief level that you can actually build a successful business with Zurvita and help us build a legacy company is so big that you actually float out of this building. So we are so excited. I can't wait to watch your reaction to some of the things Mark and Tracy are going to announce today. So my role is simply to come up and give kind of a State of the Union address or how the company's doing, kind of what we see down the road. And I'm going to do a little bit of that, but I really want to focus on a declaration of sorts that we're making today as a company. This is kind of a historic event for Zurvita. And just so you know that, and Paul will talk some about that as well, we have 4 products that we're testing right now, new products. We're continuing to test the brain product. Here's the cool thing about having a product like Zeal, is you don't have to rush the market. And Zeal has set a pretty high standard, so we have to make sure those other products meet that standard. Our strategic plan is the best it's ever been. It's simple, and we're consistent in it. And that strategic plan is to pay out more money than we've ever paid before in the history of the company to those who are building the business. Yeah. Crazy stuff that would literally blow you away. So consistency breeds success. We're going to stay with that. And then that kind of leads me to the third area, which is our mental resolve to build a legacy company. So just like you, there are things that happen to your business, that you personally, and you get knocked down and you got to get back up. I've never seen a company full of people, your ambassadors, everybody, who can get knocked down and continually get back up. The only thing I can relate it to is it's a calling. It's a calling on your life. It's a calling on the people who work at the company. It's a calling on Mark and Tracy to continue to build a legacy company no matter what. And that mental resolve will benefit us in what we're getting ready to go through. So I really want to spend some time now on what is important to all of us. When you look at the history of the United States of America, they have declared war 11 times in its history. Never the aggressor, but they were declared war on people who were affronting or accosting their value and belief system, their people, or their property. And there has been a group of people who have come into Zurvita, the Zurvita Nation, so to speak, is declaring war on illegal Amazon and eBay sellers. And I can get into a whole list of what they're violating. But what you need to understand is that these people have violated our house. They've come into our family, they've messed with us. And they don't care about our foundational principles. They don't care about things like ethics, integrity, and honesty. They only care about lining their pockets with cash. Yeah. All right? So they don't care about a legacy company. So let me just tell you, it is short-lived, it's short-sighted, and we're coming after them with a vengeance. So, listen, for you who are here for the first time, I don't know of a company or people who are more big-hearted than Mark and Tracy and the entire team. That they will give and give and give. But there comes a point where you cross a line and you start messing with somebody's family, and that's the line. And you have to rise up and defend yourself. So that's what we're doing. Listen, I know Mark for a long time. I've seen him angry. He's the biggest hearted guy that goes in a second. But this one is a slow, righteous bird. He's fanatical about making war on illegal Amazon and eBay sellers. So guys, this is a new day. We're not the only company that's facing this. There's a lot of companies, not only in our direct space, but other than the internet, looks at everything common. And it's amazing what's on us out there. If you think people can hide on the internet, you are mistaken. There's a profile being built on every one of us every time we dial a number, every time we go somewhere on the web. It's just happening. So they have a way to track these people. They can even track them in other companies. We have syndicates that have actually come into this house and tried to steal our business, and then they're actually working for other companies. So these guys then get identified by the software. We send them an electronic cease and desist letter. If they don't respond to that, then we send them a physical cease and desist letter, and this is what it says basically, without going through all the legal mumbo jumbo. We know who you are, we know where you live, we know what you're doing, take your site down or else. And the or else is a lawsuit. And the lawsuit says, take your site down. Okay, now this company, we've been quiet about it, but we're going to finish, we're done being quiet about it. They've been very well. They've taken down the number 2 seller, the number 6 seller, the number 9 seller on Amazon, and a host of others. Take the site right down, all the way up to the master. Guys, we are not going to be a respecter of rank. We're not going to be a respecter of how long you've been here. But guys, it's not really these people in this room. It's the unknowns out there that we're going after, okay? And we wanted to make a statement so much that we contacted our general counsel, who is a former litigator and loves to protect this company. She loves this company. She loves you. And so on Friday of last week, we filed 11 federal lawsuits against illegal Amazon sellers. They asked somebody to pull their site down. We're making a statement, okay? Mark has a saying, there's nothing better to get somebody's attention than a swinging body in the courtyard. Here's what we're doing. If they pull it down, that's fantastic. And that is the end goal. But we're going after them for loss of profit, triple damages, court fees, and attorney fees. We're making a statement, guys. So if you know somebody that may be doing that, you might want to text them, tell them to pull it down. But again, it's mostly people on the outside. It's not our family, but we're going to protect you. The other company we're working with is a company that has made a name for itself by establishing itself as the company's authorized Amazon seller. So you know that you've been in meetings and you Google Zeal and it comes up on Amazon and it's lower price than what we're selling for. Yeah. You probably all face that. How cool would it be if you Google Zeal, it shows up on Amazon 7 to 10% higher than our retail price. So that's what this company does. They've made a real name for themselves. They have a 96% success rate of driving out the sellers below our price and raising the retail price up to 7 to 10% more than what we're selling for. Now, if we happen to make money, but that's not what we're doing this company will be set up, and the intention, the motivation is to drive out the sellers, okay? So they go after them from an authorized seller standpoint. We go after them based on illegal activity from our standpoint, and guys, together we'll knock these people down and out. So if we do make any money on it, Mark and Chase will put that in the pool. I'm sure Mark will talk about that a little bit. But the idea is that's not why we're doing this, what God has called us to do. Let's go out and build a gigantic company.
Every single seat. And by the way, how many of you are here for this is your very first Zurvita big event? How many? First. Fantastic. Welcome. Welcome to the family. Congratulations. It's good to know that we're a legacy company. All we have to do is build it. And all these qualified people are going to take care of it. Generation after generation. There are generational companies in our industry. And it's great to meet somebody who built it. And then their son and daughter built it. Then their grandchildren are building it. It's real. It can happen. It does happen. So anyway, I've known Mark since 1987, and he's